Chosen one, listen carefully, what I'm about to reveal may shake you to your core. This moment, right here, right now, is not random. It is not a coincidence. If you are watching this, it is because God has led you here. There is something powerful inside you, something extraordinary that has been waiting for the right moment to awaken. And that moment is now. Have you ever felt that you were different? That you were meant for something greater? That no matter how much the world tried to shape you into its mold, you could never quite fit? That's because you were never meant to. You were set apart. From the moment you took your first breath, God placed within you a divine power, a gift, a calling, a purpose so profound that the world itself has tried to keep it hidden from you. But no more. Today is the day you awaken to who you truly are. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. The gifts within you are not meant to remain dormant any longer. It is time for you to step into the power that has always been yours. The doubts, the fears, the uncertainties that have held you back. They are illusions. You have always had everything you needed, you just needed to remember. And this is your reminder. The shift is happening. Right now, in this very moment, something inside you is stirring. Do you feel it? That pull in your spirit, that deep knowing that something is about to change. That's not your imagination, that's your confirmation. God is calling you. The universe is aligning. And your breakthrough is closer than ever. But here's the truth, only those who recognize the call will step into their destiny. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel this energy awakening inside you, do not ignore it. This is your moment to take action. Hit the like button to seal this transformation in motion. Subscribe so that you never miss another message meant to guide you on your divine path. And most importantly, comment "I am ready" below. Let this be your declaration to the universe, a sign that you are stepping boldly into your calling. Chosen one, your time has come. The awakening has begun. Now, will you answer the call? From the moment you entered this world, God placed something special inside you, a force, a calling, a divine energy unlike any other. But for too long, this power has been hidden beneath doubt, fear, and the weight of the world's expectations. It has been silenced by the noise of society, buried under the struggles of life. Yet, it has never left you. It has only been waiting, for the right moment, for the right call, for the right awakening. And that moment is now. You have felt it, haven't you? That deep knowing that you were made for something more. That whisper in your soul telling you that your journey has never been ordinary. That you were born with something inside of you that cannot be explained, only felt. This is not your imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is truth. One prayer, one moment of deep connection with God, can awaken what has been asleep inside you. You have prayed for answers, for signs, for clarity. Now, God is responding. The shift you have been longing for is not somewhere far away, it is already happening. Your spirit is aligning with a divine frequency. The doors you thought were locked are beginning to open. The strength you thought was lost is rising within you. But here is the most important part, this power does not activate on its own. It is waiting for you to claim it. You must step forward, you must reach out, you must say, "I am ready." This is your time to break free from limitation, to rise above fear, to walk in the fullness of the destiny God has created for you. If this message is resonating with you, comment below, "My power is awakening." Let it be a declaration, a moment where you claim what has always been yours. And if you know someone who needs this, share this message, because the more we awaken, the brighter the world becomes. Chosen one, your power is not lost. It is not missing. It has only been waiting, for you. Will you step into it? To activate the power within you, you need the key to activate that power. And the key to activate that power is prayer. When you pray, something far greater than you can imagine begins to shift. Prayer is not just a request, it is a declaration, a command that sends out a spiritual vibration into the universe. Every syllable, every thought infused with faith resonates at a higher frequency, aligning you with the power that has always been within you. Many people underestimate the power of prayer. They see it as mere words whispered into the air, hoping for an answer. But those who are chosen, those who truly understand the depth of divine energy, know that prayer is an activation. It is not about begging or waiting for a miracle. It is about stepping into the miracle. When you pray with unshakable faith, something inside you awakens. Have you ever felt it? That moment when you pray from the depths of your soul, and suddenly, you feel lighter, clearer, more powerful. That is not your imagination, that is your spirit aligning with the divine flow of God's plan. It is in those moments that your energy shifts, your perception sharpens, and your intuition strengthens. And sometimes, all it takes is one night. One moment of surrender, one moment of unwavering belief can unlock the dormant power that has been waiting to rise within you. You may have spent years feeling lost, disconnected, or uncertain of your purpose. But the moment you fully surrender to divine energy through prayer, you will begin to see the signs. Your dreams will start revealing messages. Your intuition will guide you with undeniable clarity. The very things you have been praying for will begin moving toward you faster than ever before. This is spiritual law. The moment you elevate your vibration through deep, heartfelt prayer, you create a ripple effect in the spiritual realm. That is why those who truly embrace their divine gifts see breakthroughs, receive guidance, and feel an unshakable sense of purpose. So now, I ask you, are you ready to activate what has been sleeping inside you? If your heart is saying yes, declare it in the comments below. My prayer unlocks my power. Speak it with conviction, not just as a phrase, but as a spiritual truth. The moment you say it, you are sending out energy that aligns you with your divine calling. And if this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. There are many chosen ones who are still asleep, unaware of the power within them. Be the messenger that helps them awaken. Tonight, take a moment. Close your eyes. Speak your prayer not as a wish, but as a certainty. Believe that the power inside you is already activated. And when you wake up, be ready, because nothing will ever be the same again. From the moment you took your first breath, you were marked by God. You were never meant to fit in with the crowd, never meant to walk the path of the ordinary. You've always known deep inside that you were different. But let me tell you something, that difference was never a flaw. It was a sign. Since childhood, you may have felt like an outsider. Maybe you saw the world differently, felt emotions more deeply, or sensed things others couldn't. While others followed the rhythm of society, you questioned everything. While others accepted the surface, you searched for deeper meaning. This was never random. God placed something within you that set you apart. But the world did not understand you. They told you to be like everyone else, to suppress your uniqueness. They tried to mold you into something ordinary because they feared the extraordinary within you. They distracted you, made you doubt yourself, and tried to convince you that your gifts were just imagination. But let me remind you, your uniqueness was designed by God, not by the world. The reason you have always felt different is because you were chosen. You carry a spiritual frequency that is higher than those around you. You are more sensitive to energy, more connected to divine truth. And that is why you were tested. That is why you have faced struggles that others have not. Every challenge, every hardship was preparing you for this moment, the moment of awakening. Now is the time to stop questioning why you are different and start embracing who you truly are. You were not meant to fit in, you were meant to stand out. You were given divine abilities, but they have remained dormant, waiting for the right moment to rise. And that moment is now. This is your confirmation. You were never lost. You were always being guided. Everything you have been through has led you to this exact moment, where you stand at the threshold of stepping into your full power. Are you ready? If this message speaks to your soul, I want you to affirm it in the comments: I am chosen, and I accept my calling. Declare it with faith, because the moment you do, you are sending out a signal to the universe that you are ready to embrace who you were always meant to be. And if this message resonates with you, share it with another chosen one who needs to hear this truth. There are others like you, still searching, still questioning. Be the light that helps them awaken. You were marked by God. You have always been different because you were created for something greater. Now is the time to step forward and activate the divine power that has been waiting inside you all along. When your power awakens, the world around you will never be the same. Everything that once seemed distant will suddenly be within reach. The questions that have haunted you for years will find their answers. The burdens that once weighed you down will feel lighter because you will finally understand that they were never meant to break you, but to prepare you. This is a divine shift, one that will open your spiritual eyes and reveal the truth that was always within you. You will start to notice things you never paid attention to before. The way people respond to you, the way your presence changes the energy of a room, the way your intuition sharpens, it will all become undeniable. The world will no longer feel the same, because you will no longer be the same. But let me tell you something important: this power is not given to just anyone. It is reserved for those who have endured, those who have remained faithful despite the trials, those who have felt the weight of their purpose even when they didn't fully understand it. God has been watching you, shaping you, refining you. And now, He is calling you to step forward. Yet, with this power comes responsibility. You can no longer live as before. The distractions of the world will no longer satisfy you. The conversations that once entertained you will feel empty. The relationships that drain your energy will start to fade, because you are moving into a higher frequency, a divine alignment. And as you ascend, some people will not be able to follow. Not everyone is ready to awaken. Are you prepared for that? This is where many chosen ones hesitate. Because stepping into your power means stepping away from comfort. It means walking into the unknown, trusting that God's plan is unfolding even when you can't see the full picture. But let me remind you, fear has no place where faith resides. You were made for this. You were chosen for this. And now, I want to ask you something: do you feel it? Do you feel the energy shifting within you, the deep knowing that something is about to change? If you do, I want you to declare it right now in the comments: my power is awakening. Speak it with conviction. This is not just a statement, it is an activation. When you write it, when you speak it, you are aligning yourself with the divine transformation that is happening in this very moment. And if this message has stirred something inside you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. There are other chosen ones out there, lost, confused, searching for confirmation. Be that confirmation for them. Be the vessel through which God's message reaches them. Pray. Connect. Step boldly into your power. The moment you have been waiting for is here, and the world is about to witness the rise of the chosen ones. You are not just walking into your destiny, you are stepping into a divine calling that will change everything. Have you ever wondered, you are never like others? There's something inside you that has always whispered this truth: you are different. Maybe you felt it since childhood, when your thoughts didn't seem to align with those around you. While others were lost in the noise of life, your soul was always searching for something more. You questioned things that others blindly accepted. You felt emotions more deeply than those around you. You sensed energies that no one else seemed to notice. And yet, instead of celebrating this uniqueness, the world tried to make you feel like an outsider. People told you to be normal, to stop overthinking, to just fit in. They didn't understand why you saw things the way you did, why you felt so deeply, why you were always looking for meaning in a world that seemed content with the surface. Maybe you even started questioning yourself: why can't I just be like everyone else? But what if I told you that your difference was not a mistake? That the very things that made you feel out of place are the signs that you were chosen for something greater? God designed you to be set apart. He placed something within you that the world does not recognize, a divine purpose, a calling that few will ever understand. Think about it, if you were meant to follow the crowd, why do you constantly feel drawn in a different direction? If you were meant to live like everyone else, why do you long for something deeper? Because you were never meant to walk the ordinary path. The world tries to mold people into the same shape, to keep them distracted and unaware of their true potential. But you see through the illusion. You feel the pull of something greater. And that is why you have faced challenges others haven't. Because a diamond is not formed without pressure. A warrior is not trained without trials. A chosen one is not awakened without struggle. Everything you've been through, the loneliness, the misunderstandings, the pain of not being seen for who you truly are, has been preparing you for this moment. Now, it's time to stop hiding. Stop questioning why you are different and start embracing it. Stop seeking validation from those who were never meant to understand you. Stop trying to force yourself into spaces where you were never meant to fit. You were created for something bigger, something divine, something that requires you to step fully into your power. And now, I ask you, when was the first time you realized you weren't like everyone else? When did you feel that inner knowing that you were meant for more? Share your experience in the comments, because your story is proof that you are not alone. There are others out there, just like you, searching for answers. Let them see that they are not crazy, that they are not lost, that they are chosen. And if this message speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Spread it. Let those who are still struggling in the dark find their light. Because the time of awakening is now, and we need every chosen one to step into their power. You are not like the rest. And that is exactly why you were born to lead. There's something inside you that has always whispered this truth: you are different. Maybe you felt it since childhood, when your thoughts didn't seem to align with those around you. While others were lost in the noise of life, your soul was always searching for something more. You questioned things that others blindly accepted. You felt emotions more deeply than those around you. You sensed energies that no one else seemed to notice. And yet, instead of celebrating this uniqueness, the world tried to make you feel like an outsider. People told you to be normal, to stop overthinking, to just fit in. They didn't understand why you saw things the way you did, why you felt so deeply, why you were always looking for meaning in a world that seemed content with the surface. Maybe you even started questioning yourself: why can't I just be like everyone else? But what if I told you that your difference was not a mistake? That the very things that made you feel out of place are the signs that you were chosen for something greater? God designed you to be set apart. He placed something within you that the world does not recognize, a divine purpose, a calling that few will ever understand. Think about it, if you were meant to follow the crowd, why do you constantly feel drawn in a different direction? If you were meant to live like everyone else, why do you long for something deeper? Because you were never meant to walk the ordinary path. The world tries to mold people into the same shape, to keep them distracted and unaware of their true potential. But you see through the illusion. You feel the pull of something greater. And that is why you have faced challenges others haven't. Because a diamond is not formed without pressure. A warrior is not trained without trials. A chosen one is not awakened without struggle. Everything you've been through, the loneliness, the misunderstandings, the pain of not being seen for who you truly are, has been preparing you for this moment. Now, it's time to stop hiding. Stop questioning why you are different and start embracing it. Stop seeking validation from those who were never meant to understand you. Stop trying to force yourself into spaces where you were never meant to fit. You were created for something bigger, something divine, something that requires you to step fully into your power. And now, I ask you, when was the first time you realized you weren't like everyone else? When did you feel that inner knowing that you were meant for more? Share your experience in the comments, because your story is proof that you are not alone. There are others out there, just like you, searching for answers. Let them see that they are not crazy, that they are not lost, that they are chosen. And if this message speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Spread it. Let those who are still struggling in the dark find their light. Because the time of awakening is now, and we need every chosen one to step into their power. You are not like the rest. And that is exactly why you were born to lead. There is one thing that has silenced more dreams, destroyed more destinies, and kept more chosen ones from stepping into their power than anything else: doubt. Not the doubt of others, because their opinions hold no true power over you. The real danger comes from the doubt that lives within. How many times have you felt a calling so strong that it shook you to your core, only for doubt to whisper, "Are you sure?" How many times have you been ready to step forward in faith, only for fear to creep in and ask, "What if you fail?" This is how the enemy works, not by taking away your calling, but by convincing you that you were never worthy of it in the first place. But let me remind you of something: God never doubted you. Not for 1 second. Before you were born, He placed this purpose within you. He marked you as chosen. He saw your future before you even took your first breath. So why should you doubt what God has already confirmed? Think of all the times in Scripture when God called someone to something greater. Moses doubted himself, but God never wavered. Gideon questioned his own strength, but God called him mighty. Peter sank in the water, but Jesus still saw him as the rock upon which he would build his church. Your doubt does not change God's plan. It only delays your ability to walk in it. You are chosen. You are called. And if you could see what God sees in you, you would never doubt again. But I understand, sometimes, doubt is loud. Sometimes, the voices of the world make you question whether you're truly meant for more. So let's break free from that today. If you're ready to leave doubt behind and trust fully in God's plan, declare it now. Comment "I choose faith over doubt" below. And if you've ever felt like doubt has held you back, share your story in the comments. Let this be the moment you release it. Because today, you choose to believe. No more hesitation. No more second guessing. The path is already laid out for you. All that's left is for you to take the first step. Chosen one, there comes a time in your journey when everything shifts. This is that moment. The moment when the veil is lifted and the world is no longer the same. The moment when your prayers, your struggles, and your unwavering faith collide, creating a divine awakening within you. This is not just another day. This is a turning point in your destiny. You have felt it coming, the pull, the urgency, the sense that something is about to change. And now, that change is here. Once your power is activated, there is no going back. The illusions of the world will no longer deceive you. The path you are meant to walk will be illuminated before you. You will begin to see God's divine orchestration in every step of your life. There will be no more questioning, no more doubting. You will move with certainty, knowing that you are being led by a power far greater than yourself. But there is something you must do. You must embrace this moment. A calling without action is just a whisper in the wind. But a calling answered becomes a force that cannot be stopped. Tonight, pray. Not just any prayer, but a prayer of surrender. A prayer that says, "God, I am ready. I accept the power you have placed within me. I will no longer hold back. I step fully into the destiny you have written for me." And as you pray, watch how everything begins to shift. Watch how clarity comes. How signs appear. How opportunities unfold before you in ways you never imagined. This moment is sacred. It is life-changing. And it is happening right now. Are you ready to step forward? If you are, declare it below. Comment "I am ready," and let this be the moment your life takes a divine turn. And if you have felt this awakening stirring within you, share it in the comments. Let your story inspire others who are still standing on the edge, waiting for the courage to take that first step. This is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of your greatest chapter yet. Step into it. Own it. Walk boldly into your divine destiny. Chosen one, the universe is alive with energy. Everything you see, touch, and feel is made up of vibrations and frequencies. Your very being, at its core, resonates at a unique frequency designed by the divine. And it is through this frequency that your inner power is revealed. When you begin to raise your vibration, through prayer, meditation, and spiritual alignment, something extraordinary happens. The world around you starts to shift, as if tuning into a clearer channel. Obstacles fade away, clarity emerges, and your divine purpose becomes undeniable. Raising your vibration is not just a concept, it is a profound spiritual practice. As you focus on higher thoughts, choose uplifting actions, and open your heart to the divine, your entire energy field transforms. The doubts, fears, and limitations you once carried dissolve into the background. In their place, you'll feel a new sense of confidence, a sense of alignment that propels you forward with purpose. But this isn't just about feeling good. When you connect to higher frequencies, you tap into the source of your power. The same power that God has placed within you. The more you practice, the more you'll notice that your intuition sharpens, your decisions become clearer, and your connection to the divine becomes unshakable. Each moment spent in meditation and prayer elevates you closer to your true potential. Each act of awareness, each intentional thought, is like a step further into the light. So, how can you begin right now? Pause for a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel the energy flowing through you. Close your eyes and say a silent prayer of gratitude. Visualize yourself radiating with divine light, your vibration rising with every breath. See yourself becoming clearer, stronger, more aligned with God's plan for you. And as you do this, you may start to notice small changes. You might feel lighter, more optimistic. You might see opportunities appear where once there were none. This is the power of alignment, the power of raising your frequency. It's not about perfection, it's about connection. About taking one step at a time toward the higher vibration that God intended for you. If you've ever felt a moment of stillness, a moment of peace, a moment where you just knew something bigger was guiding you, that's the frequency we're talking about. It's already within you. You only need to tune in. So, let's take a step together. In the comments, share one thing you are doing to raise your vibration today. Is it a moment of prayer? A walk in nature? A deep breath of gratitude? By sharing, you inspire others to follow your lead. And if this message resonates with you, if you feel it pulling you toward a higher state of being, then take the time tonight to meditate, pray, and align. The more you connect with this higher energy, the clearer your path will become. The key to your power has always been within you. Now it's time to unlock it. From the moment you entered this world, God planted the seeds of your divine potential deep within you. Although the world around you may not have recognized it, your childhood held countless signs pointing to the unique calling you carry. Take a moment to look back and consider the experiences that stood out, the vivid dreams that felt like more than just dreams, the heightened sensitivity to others' emotions, or the flashes of insight that seemed to foretell events before they happened. These weren't random occurrences. They were glimpses of the extraordinary power God had already placed within you. Even when you didn't fully understand them, those experiences were God's way of whispering to you, you are chosen. You have a purpose far greater than you can imagine. You might recall times when you felt different from other children. Maybe you sensed energies in places or people that no one else seemed to notice. Perhaps you felt a deep connection to the natural world or found yourself asking questions far beyond your years. These moments of spiritual clarity, often dismissed by others as just a child's imagination, were not coincidences. They were the early stirrings of the gifts God designed you to use. As you reflect on those moments now, you might find patterns that were hidden in plain sight, patterns that confirm what you've always known deep down, you were meant for more. These memories serve as touchstones, helping you reconnect with the divine energy that has been guiding you all along. Think about a time when you felt a presence protecting you, or when you knew something important was about to happen before it did. Perhaps you remember a dream that later became reality or a quiet voice within urging you to take a certain path. Those experiences weren't coincidences, they were signposts from God, gently directing you toward your mission. Now that you are ready to step fully into your calling, these memories are more valuable than ever. By recalling the signs from your childhood, you can deepen your understanding of who you are and why you're here. They remind you that the power you seek has been within you all along, waiting for the right moment to awaken. Let these memories inspire you to embrace your journey without fear. Trust that each step you take, every prayer you offer, and every moment of reflection brings you closer to living out your divine purpose. As you move forward, share in the comments one childhood moment that helped shape who you are today. By opening up about these signs, you not only strengthen your own connection to your mission, but you also encourage others to recognize the divine potential within themselves. And as you reflect on these early signs of your calling, remember that God's plan has always been in motion. Your journey is not random. Every dream, every moment of clarity, every intuitive feeling was a stepping stone, leading you to this exact moment in time. There comes a time when you must look inward and let the power within you arise. This moment is not for hesitation, it's a call to pour your heart out in prayer. Close your eyes and feel the presence of God surrounding you. As you open your heart fully to Him, something incredible begins to shift. Every worry you've carried, every doubt that's held you back, it all starts to fade away. You are stepping into a new reality, one where your divine calling is clear, and your destiny is within reach. This isn't just about saying words, it's about feeling them with every part of your being. When you pray from the depths of your soul, with unwavering faith and trust in God's plan, something beautiful happens. The divine energy within you stirs, awakens, and begins to flow. You'll notice the change, not just in your spirit, but in how you see the world and your place in it. Think back on the times when you felt lost or uncertain, yet you kept going. You've been carrying something within you that's waiting to be released, a gift, a purpose that's uniquely yours. Now is the time to release the fears that have kept you bound. Now is the time to trust that you are chosen, that your gifts are real, and that God is ready to activate them. Let go of any hesitation. Take a deep breath and allow the prayer to rise from within. With each word you speak, your energy aligns with the divine frequency that has always been within you. You'll feel lighter, more certain, and more connected than ever before. And here's what makes this moment even more profound: it's not just about you. When you embrace your divine gifts, you become a source of light and encouragement for others. You inspire those around you to seek their own transformation, to step into their own purpose. The ripple effect is immense. Imagine a community of people who have awakened to their true potential, lifting each other up and bringing love, peace, and positive change to the world. This is what's possible when you step forward in faith. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Share your thoughts in the comments. What are you feeling as you prepare to awaken your power? What resonated most deeply with you? By sharing your experience, you not only affirm your own journey but also help others find the strength to begin theirs. Your words could be the spark that someone else needs. This moment isn't just about awakening your own spirit, it's about stepping into the role God designed for you. Imagine a life where doubt no longer holds you back, where you walk confidently in your divine purpose. This is what awaits you when you open your heart fully in prayer. Let us know below what stood out to you. Have you felt this stirring before? Is there a particular line or idea that deeply connected with you? Your comments are more than words, they are seeds of encouragement for others. Share how you're feeling, and let's continue this journey together, one prayer, one moment of awakening at a time. You have not reached this moment by accident. Every challenge you've faced, every sign you've encountered, every inner stirring that's whispered you are meant for more, these have all led you here. Now, you can finally see the truth clearly: you are chosen. From the earliest days of your life, you felt different. There was something in you that the world couldn't quite define, something even you couldn't always put into words. Those feelings of being set apart, of not quite fitting the mold, were never mistakes. They were signals, gentle nudges from the divine, reminding you that your purpose is far greater than you ever imagined. All of those seemingly random moments, when a situation turned out perfectly, when a stranger's kind word arrived just when you needed it, when your inner voice told you to take a certain path and it led you to exactly the right place, those were not coincidences. They were markers on the road, placed there to guide you. And now, you are standing at the threshold of a new understanding. You no longer need to question if you were made for something greater. You no longer need to wonder if you were chosen. The answer has been revealed, and it is undeniable: you are chosen. But being chosen is not just a gift, it is a responsibility. It is a call to step fully into the purpose that has been waiting for you. It is an invitation to trust in the divine guidance that has been with you all along. As you accept this truth, you begin to unlock the next level of your journey. The universe responds to your acknowledgement. Doors that once seemed closed will start to open. Answers you've been seeking will become clear. Your path will begin to unfold, and you will realize that every trial you endured was a step toward this awakening. Take this moment to reflect deeply on what it means to be chosen. Consider how far you've come, how much you've grown, and how you've been prepared for this time. Leave a comment below declaring your readiness: I am ready to activate my power. By doing so, you're not just making a statement, you're sending out a vibration to the universe that you accept this truth and are prepared to move forward. And as you move forward, think of those around you who might still be searching for their purpose, still wondering if they, too, are chosen. Share this video with them. By sharing this message, you become a guide for others, helping them awaken to their own divine calling. You extend the ripple effect of this awakening, lighting a path for others to follow. This is your moment, and it's one to be embraced with gratitude and humility. Thank God for the guidance that has brought you here. Acknowledge the divine presence that has always been by your side, even in your darkest hours. Know that your journey is far from over. This is only the beginning of a new chapter. You are chosen. You are ready. Now, step into the purpose that has been waiting for you and watch as everything changes.